Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Dorothy Kemp.
Emmy Williams.
Thank you for having me today.
Thanks for coming in.
I'm excited.
I'm looking for a teacher who can teach the 6th grade.
Great, okay.
So tell me about yourself.
So I have experience with teaching. I've done science in both the 5th grade and 7th grade, but I'm actually trained more in math. I've been teaching for about the last 5 years. I graduated from college at LSU in 2015.
Wow.
So I'm very excited to look at teaching the 6th grade.
Okay, that's cool. What are your strengths?
So my strengths are, one, I love working with this age group. Middle schoolers they're not quite elementary school, so they've kind of grown out of that youth aspect, but they're not quite high school. So they're still really lovable. They still like to learn. So I'm definitely passionate about teaching this age group.
Okay.
So some of my other strengths include I'm really have a great background in math and science. I graduated top of my class in those areas. And I'm also very organized, and I have a great reporting system with school administration.
That's awesome. What attracts you to this company?
So this school in particular, I'm very attracted to because of its focus on math and science, and because of the way the graduates are able to go into high schools that focus on math and science as well.
Yes.
Also, it's not necessarily that this particular school also looks at students from all different backgrounds, and that really attracts me. Also, just the professional development opportunities that the school provides.
Okay. What skills or experience do you have to make a great fit for this position?
Okay, so my background in math and science at other schools as well, but one thing I didn't tell you about was in my spare time, I actually worked with a nonprofit organization that helps underprivileged youth kind of learn the STEM field.
Wow.
So we do experiments, we get them interested in learning STEM to make sure that those students are exposed to that and find the love for that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, what are your weaknesses?
Ooh, that's a great question. So one of the things I've been really working on is trying to find a way to communicate better with my peers. I'm very good and hardworking and focused, but I do find that when I'm in an environment like a teaching environment where you're kind of isolated in your classroom, being able to reach out to my peers for assistance has been a struggle.
Wow. Why do you want this job?
I want to definitely continue to work with students who have an interest in the STEM field,
That's cool.
and continue to advance my career there.
Why should we hire you?
I honestly think I am great for this position. I'm a great fit. I have the background in STEM already. I have passion for the students in this age group, and I'm definitely a hard worker, and I'm organized.
When were you most satisfied in your job?
I've worked at a few different schools and institutions, but I will say I was the most satisfied at my job when I have been able to work with students that weren't necessarily the top of their class, that we had to work a little bit harder to make sure they understood the material, because math and science isn't very easy for most students.
Agreed.
So when I've been able to use my skills as a teacher and the learning strategies that I've used, and I'm able to deploy those to get a student who may not be understanding the material at first, to get them to start understanding it, that's when I'm most satisfied in my job.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I would love to be in a position as maybe a lead teacher for the department, or working my way toward administration at that point. I know 5 years is a short period of time, but I would love to be a school administrator.
Wow, that's a big goal there. That's a big goal there. Well, we're going to give you a phone call.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.